Alright, y'all. This is my first test on my Wizard Advanced frames. Keyword, my Wizard Advanced frames. I have borrowed Wizard Advanced frames from other people several times. This is the first time I've got them as my own. My first Wizard frame. So yeah, let's start with the bingo card. Front open gazelle to the right. Okay. Front open gazelle to the left. Ooh, swivelly. Front closed gazelle to the right. Feeling pretty good. Favorite trick, front closed gazelle to the left. Oh, pretty nice. Back open gazelle to the right. All right, not bad. Back open gazelle to the left. Ooh. Let's try that one again. Here it is. Ooh. Okay. Got a back open gazelle. Decent. And back open gazelle to the right. Got a little weird on that one. All right, that's gazelles. I think instead of going through all the lions, I'm just gonna start freestyling and see what happens. Start out with like a lion combo. Okay, front wheel slipping around. I think I'm putting my weight in a weird spot. Let's try it on the other foot, see if it's the same way. Interesting. I wonder if it's because they're stiffer that they're slipping and the one skate's frames can deflect and grab the ground. Let's just get used to them a little bit. Ooh, they're sliding. If they want to slide, let's just do one. Whew! Whew! I gotta be careful out here. They're kind of slipping. Sliding, I should say. Very interesting. Feels like the front wheel is a little further out, but it's not. So I noticed two things. One, the bullet profile wheels are kind of sliding on me a little bit, which, you know, is what it is. I do need to buy the Wizard specific wheels, despite that fact that will increase the weight of this skate even further. Other thing is these white paint lines are a little slippery, so I have to be a little careful and go maybe in the middle parts. While I'm at it, I'm going to talk some specs. I mentioned wheels. These are endless 100s in the front and back. They are ground control 80s in the middle. They're all bullet profile, same 85A hardness. The difference between these and the one skates frames is that the one skates frames are about 5 millimeters longer in wheelbase. I assume that's just due to the configurations that they support, whereas these are as tight as they can be, 344 millimeters versus 350 on the one skates frames. And then the other tech spec was that these are 466 grams, so just over a pound per skate, and the one skates frames are 366 grams, so 100 grams lighter for the one skates frames, not factoring in axles, just single frame. And I guess what I noticed so far is They're not as playful as the One Skates frames where I just want to dance on my feet. These feel more grounded. They feel more smooth. They carry speed in a way that feels nice. It's a quiet ride. The stomp is very solid. And I don't know if I feel the stiffness difference yet. I haven't pushed these yet. But on the One Skates frames, on very hard carves where I'm grabbing the front wheel, doing a twist on that or doing a swivel on that, I can feel some deflection. I suspect that won't be the case with these. But yeah, I'm gonna try some toe stuff, toe press moves, like this. We're gonna see how they work. Feeling a little goofy on these. I think the rocker's a little different than the one frame. Yeah, they are spinny, super spinny. That felt good. Damn, first try. Love that trick. All right, let's try that parallel. Whew, that's solid. These feel good. Tricks like that. That's what I want to focus on. All right, so the microphone I was just using, thought might be of interest to people, plugs directly into my Sony Handycam with a hot shoe mount. And then, so this is the receiver that plugs into the camera. It charges in a little case that's super cool. And then this is the wearable, very small. They each have the little fuzzy guys for the wind protection, and there's two different receivers, so I can mic up two different people, or I guess each skate technically I can mic up. It's a pretty cool little gadget, and the audio you're hearing now is obviously just from the camera, and I thought that might be a little nicer to hear the sweet, sweet sounds of Wizard Advanced frames on asphalt. Let's do that. This one goes out to Gab Wizard, Gabrielle. Let's run that back. Oh God. Getting up on the heel of these is really hard. I am surprised because the one frames, I could do this trick pretty easily. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. Maybe more tilt. They're taller. I don't know. I just can't lift it up, no matter what. Ugh.